Hello, everybody. So Nanea.
Hi. Aloha.
And I are so excited today to show you our latest addition, the Our Generation Grill and Go food truck. So as you can see, there's lots of interactive play in this. So we have like the Trimies, we have the real string lights that light up, we have the real chalkboard, and just look, there's sound effects, and look at all of the food and accessories that come with it. So Nanea and I are going to busy ourselves with freeing everything from its packaging, and then we're going to set it up with you.
Let's do this.
Now that we have it unpackaged, we need to flip it from Try Me to Play. Take our tape off, and you can see it has Play, Off, and Try Me. So let's play.
I can't wait to take this baby for a test drive.
Well, first we need to make sure that it's all in working order. How about we test out the lights and all the other working parts first?
I'll press the headlights first. Did they come on?
Yep, they came on. Okay, you can turn them off. All right, how about we test the turn signals?
How do I do that?
Turn your wheel left and right.
Okay, there's to the left. And here's to the right.
Yep, we've got turn signals.
This is so cool.
Okay, how about brake lights? Put your foot on the brake pedal.
All right, I got it on there.
Yep, you've got brake lights. Okay, one final check for the outside. How about windshield wipers if you're driving in the rain?
All right, windshield wipers on. Yeah! This is so awesome! This may be the coolest food truck ever.
Well, that is the optimal word, food truck. So now we need to stock everything in here so it can become a real working food truck for you guys.
Let's do it. So what do we need to do first?
First, I suppose, let's put up our service station here. This pops up, and then up here, our roof pops up for more headroom and for easier access to our kitchen. And it even has the necessary menu board so everybody knows what is being served currently at the truck. Then, if we come around here to the back side, we can pop up our back just like that. So then we can serve also out of the back of the truck. And for more room for our customers, we have this folding table. So one leg folds down just like that. And then we can pop it into this slot just like that. Then there's more room for serving all the dolls. Now let's get in here and see what we have to work with. So first off is our griddle, and it has knobs. Hear the sizzle of the griddle? Provides sound effects. There's our timer, so we know when something's done. And then these must work for these two burners. And then this one. So one sounds like the sizzle and the scraping of pans, and the other one sounds like either oil frying or water boiling.
So cool!
Very, very fun. And then up here, we know when you're cooking over a griddle, it can get hot and steamy and you need to air out, so you turn on your overhead fan. And that's your exhaust fan for venting out the truck. Then we have hooks for our utensils, shelves. Over here is our sink, and so our nozzle can go back and forth like this. Our handle can go from on and off, and then our sprayer can detach so we can get all around the entire sink basin. Then if you come this way, here's our stool that the doll can sit on for driving, Or we can pop it out just like that. And then here is our oven with wire rack that pulls in and out. Of course, it's plastic, but it looks like it's wire. And this would probably be a great use for our timer. So we know how long it takes to get things in and out of the oven. Then, if you look down here, we have a drawer for storing our pots and pans. And then over here, we have more storage. And at the end, we have a refrigerator to keeping all of our items chilled. Open the door like that, and then it has the little glass shelf in there. So that's quite a bit to work with. This is kind of a neat feature. They've provided lighting that we can plug in all around the back end of the truck, the eating area. Let's get it plugged in and see how it actually works. Over here is the plug-in for it, like that. All right, let's test them and see. What? Nothing. I'm wondering, I think maybe we need to replace the batteries. I'm wondering if they're not a little low. So I'm going to unscrew this, pop out the batteries, put in some new ones, and then we'll test it again. Okay, so there's the new batteries, and before we put the cover back on, let's test it. Okay, here we go. Oh no. What? I think I must have a short somewhere. Okay, so I just turned it upside down and I messed with the switch, so... Oh, there we go. So there they are. Ah, I've got one out. Yep, those are still working. Let's see. Wipers are still working. Okay, we're gonna put the cover back on and go with it and see. We'll get rid of the old batteries and in with the new. So now that we have new batteries in and we're mostly working, let's look at the accessories, because that's what's so neat about this truck is it comes with loads of fun accessories, including smoothies and fresh squeezed juices and teas. So look how cute these are. So here is a fresh squeezed orange. Well, I would say like an orange infused tea. It's not quite dark enough to be an orange juice, but the lids come off, the straws come out, and then you can just put it right back in there. So as you're preparing it, then you can snap on your lid and serve it right up. So there's the orange, and then look at this awesome smoothie with a raspberry heart garnish right here at the top. What a nice touch. And so like this, your straw also can come out. So then you put your lid back on, like that, and then put your straw in, and there you go. So that one's neat. Then we have the fresh squeezed lemonade, and look, it's even got the bendy straw. That's a pretty neat touch too. And here looks like, maybe an avocado or something with little mint leaves on top as its garnish. So you can power up with your power smoothies. And to make the smoothies, it's always a good idea to have some milk. That is so cute. I love the milk jug. That is awesome. So we better go ahead and let's put our milk back into the refrigerator to keep it nice and cold. And then we'll put our drinks right here, ready to go out for our waiting customers. And while we're thinking about cool and refreshing, we have a nice head of lettuce here to make our salads, and we already have one pre-made here. Take a look at this awesome looking spinach salad. Doesn't that look so realistic? And it even has your dressing cup here on the side. And look, there's little strawberries and onions, and it looks like sliced avocado, spinach leaves. Oh, it looks so yummy. And it's all ready to go in our little food box here. So that'll be all ready when somebody orders it up. And then we'll go ahead and put those in our refrigerator as well. And since we were talking about our lettuce, look at this colander here. Isn't this neat? I love the color of this. It looks like it's in enamel. It's actually a plastic, but we can put our head of lettuce in there, and then we can spray it off, and then we can bring it over to our cutting board with our little knife, and we can cut it up. And then, look at this. We have our garnish tray. So we have slices of pickles, slices of tomato, and slices of our lettuce, ready to go as we're whipping up whatever our customers order. Isn't that so fun? While we're talking about whipping up some food, we've got to have some things to cook in. So we have our griddle pan skillet here with a lid, so that can go onto one of our burners here, or we could store them down here in the drawer below. But for now, I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put it right up there on the burner. Then we have a nice kind of a saute pan, and look, it even has the spouts for pouring out, like if we melt butter or if we're needing to pour out a sauce or something, and we can put that right up here. And talking about ladling sauces, here is a ladle, a spatula, and some tongs. So we can either grab things off of our griddle here or out of our garnishings. So we'll put that right there.
This is getting to be so exciting.
I know, it's really coming together. All right, let's go ahead and pop our top again because we're really getting down to business now. Let's talk about seasonings. We have our bottle of olive oil. We have salt and pepper. And see, they actually have little glitter in them for a realistic look. So we'll put those up here to give easy access. We have two seasonings that are already made up. We have like a salsa, it looks like, and then a creamy yogurt-based dip. So we can put those right here. And then take a look at this. Look at the butter. And it's already got a slice ready for us to use. Then we have our 3 major condiments. We have our mayonnaise, our mustard, and our ketchup. So we can put those over here, just like that. Ready for our customers to add a little extra if they want. And how cute are these little food boxes? So we can put the orders right inside. Whoop. So we have 2 of the square and 2 of the rectangular. Let's put those up on our shelf. Now look at this. So I saved this piece of the packaging that was holding some of the accessories, and I went ahead and I put our ketchup and mustards in there. And then look here, we have forks and spoons for our customers to use. And this looks like it makes the perfect storage display for it. So it can go right there on our table on the back side of the truck. And also for our customers to use, we have a napkin dispenser, and we can put it right here on the counter ledge. Now, it has a fabric insert in it, but it doesn't remove. So if you wanted to, it looks like there might be enough room to like cut up little pieces of napkin or paper towel, and you could stuff in there if you wanted to, or you can just use it like that and with your imagination. Now, what we've all been waiting for, let's start talking some food. So we have these shish kebabs, which we can have the shrimp, lemon, and looks like a slice of tomato, or we can have what looks like maybe beef, peppers. Does that look like tofu probably? And there's 2 of each of those. So those look totally yummy. So we'll put 2 up there, and then we'll put 2 down in our refrigerator for later. And then also serving up on the grill, we have hamburger, which what I love is the detail, because look there. So you put your hamburger down, we'll turn our griddle on, we'll get our spatula, and as it cooks, when we flip it over, it's like chase it. When we flip it over, It's got the grill marks on it. Make room, because we also have some veggie burgers that we can add. So these could be veggie burgers, or they could be maybe chicken patties, but I think they're veggie burgers. So we'll put those on the grill and get those ready to go as well. And once those are done, we're gonna need some buns. And look, they're so neat. So they've got the browned outsides, the white centers, and then the sesames on top. And we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those to go with the 4 patties that we have. So now we should get those down in our oven and get them nice and warm. And hey, I don't think we even talked about this. See the shelves here? These actually slide out, and I think we can use these as a tray. Now that we've got our little shelf, let's see if it will actually fit in our ovens like I hope. So we can slide it in there, and we'll shut the oven door. And there we go.
Very, very cool. So it's toasting our hamburger buns in there.
Then speaking of toasting, look what we have here. These are so awesome. Look at these tortillas, and they actually bend, so we could take some of our tomato and some of our lettuce, and we could prepare tacos. So let's take our tortillas and let's put them on our warming tray as well, just like that. Now everybody knows that tortillas make great tacos. Look at these. So we've got some fish tacos. See how they actually have like the speckling on the side? And then we have beef tacos. So we can put those right down here in our box. So those are all ready then for the customers. And to know what the customers want, we have our ticket pad and a pen. So the top comes off of the pen. It's a non-working pen. It'd be kind of neat if it worked, but that's okay, because we definitely can pretend. And then our ticket pad actually has sticky on the back, and so we can put our orders up here so we know what we need to make, and then we can get it served right up. Right now, we're going to be using our ticket pad, but when it's not in use, we can take it over here and we can put it in our glove box compartment, and we can set it in there just like that until we get to the next location. And one other thing I wanted to talk about was, you know how we saved the packaging for storing our plasticware? I saved this one because I thought it might be good for, like, if we have our patties to go into the refrigerator and then we take them out to cook them, or it also will hold our tortillas just like that. So to me, that's a win-win. A great way to recycle and reuse. Now all we have to do is use the piece of chalk they provided, put us a menu, put our advertising on the front, and we're ready to serve. So what do you think of our new Our Generation food truck? Overall, we are very, very pleased. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 9. There are a few things that we wish were a little bit different, like the short in the batteries and the one light that isn't working. Also, we're having a hard time getting our refrigerator doors to stay closed. Especially this one. It keeps popping open. Really, in the scheme of things, it's probably not that big of a deal. And finally, there was the packaging. We give them a plus because that really, for that big of a toy item, is not that much leftover packaging. However, it did take us a very long time to get it all undone. And we understand being in the store and you don't want things to shift or get lost. And oh, look at all of the tape. And the nice thing about the tape is it didn't leave any sticky residue at all, but it did take a while to get it all off. So a little child, it would be very difficult for them to get all of this out. But as a big person, just be prepared. It's gonna take you some time. We did like the fact, though, that we were able to reuse some of the packaging for containers within inside the truck. So we think this has tons of playability, and that's why we give it a good solid 9. So that's our review of the Our Generation food truck. We think it's gonna be loads of fun. And be prepared, in one of our next videos, we're going to be getting Nanea all dressed in the Our Generation Dress to Grill outfit. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't ever miss out on any of the fun. And that's our collection for now. Until next time.
Thank you for watching.